had to bring my boxing gloves. My name is Jackie Brewer, and I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And I guess I'll just take y'all from the beginning. In 2008, I entered a ring with a situation that came up in my life. Was one of the biggest fights I've ever experienced in my life. My little brother passed away, and it devastated me. I mean, it devastated me. I walked in and found him, and it done something to me. So the devil thought he had me knocked out because I stayed in a bad shape for 8 years. And from the time it happened, I would have to take sleeping medicine because it would start at night, and I would relive it over and over and over. So it started off, I was taking one sleeping pill, Ambien, every night. And went on, and I got so I couldn't sleep with just one. I'd had to take two. There at last, it got 3 or 4 I'd have to take a night just in order to even get a piece of sleep. Well, it got so it was affecting my health because I couldn't sleep, and I'd go 2 and 3 days without sleeping, and it would make my heart beat real fast, and they had me on 2 blood pressure pills. I was on 2 cholesterol pills, everything. It was running my body down because I was not sleeping, not getting the proper amount of sleep, taking sleeping medicine, anything else that I thought would make me sleep, I would take it if I could swallow it to go to sleep. Well, one night I stopped coming out, didn't go to church, stopped going to church, stopped coming outside. I shut my life off and just stayed in my room. And I was looking on Facebook one night, and I seen this D2K on Facebook. I said, I've never heard of this. What is this? And the Lord spoke to me. And he said, you go there. He said, if you get up and get out of your comfort zone, he said, you go there. He said, I'm going to deliver you a sleeping medicine. Because I didn't try to stop taking it. It was getting the best of me. I almost threw my towel in, but I had Jesus in my corner because he was watching out for me. And he said, if you get out of your comfort zone and you go, make your way somehow, some way to D2K, he said, I'm going to deliver you a sleeping medicine. I said, so you want me to go to Washington, D.C., to go to Woodbridge, Virginia, to go to a D2K that I don't even know what it is, and you're going to deliver me a sleeping medicine because I'm going to get out of my comfort zone and, make the first step. You're going to make the rest. And I won't even go down the road to my church. Okay. I was having a conversation with him. And he said, yes, I'm going to deliver you a sleeping medicine. He said, if you make the first step, I'll do the rest. He said, get out of your comfort zone. I want you to go. So I said to Rachel, I said to my sister-in-law, I said, I think I might be going to D2K. They said, what? I said, yeah, I said, the Lord told me to go, and I'm going to try to do it. Now, that was very rare for me to say, because I wouldn't even go to church. This is the kind of shape I was in. So I mentioned it to my brother. I said, I'm going. He said, I want you to go, and I want Mama to go, too. Long story short, the Lord made a way. He's the way maker. We got here last year. I knew it, I received it, so I expected it. But then when I got here, I was just waiting for it. I didn't really, I was sitting right where I'm sitting. The Lord brought me back here to show me where I was and what he brought me from and where I am today. So it was the last night, and it was almost 9 o'clock, and it was fixing to, they was fixing to have to close it up. And Debbie Harrison was up here. She was preaching. And she started talking, and she said, God told me to tell somebody in here tonight, and I was fixing to walk out because I had my friend's little baby, and I was going to let her come up here and get prayed for. She said, God told me there's somebody in here, she said, on prescribed medication. She said, and God said, when you get back to the hotel room, flush them. You're never going to need them again. My little niece looked back at me, she said, that's you, Aunt Jackie. I said, yeah, I know, it's me, I know. So when it was over, we go back to the room. Now, the Lord done spoken in my spirit. I came expecting. I was ready to receive it, and when I got to the commode to flush it, I held on to him. I said, hold it now, y'all, it's taking me too fast. I said, now, if I flush this bottle of sleeping medicine, the doctor's not going to give me no more for 30 days. I'll go 3 or 4 days without sleeping, have my heart beating 200 again. I had to go to the hospital. It's going to be a bad deal. They were in my corner. I had, how you got Jesus in your corner, but then you got those helpers that's helping the coach. And I had my sister-in-law, my mother, and my niece. She said, Aunt Jackie, all you got to do is trust God. She said, have faith. I said, you're right. So I flushed these pills down the toilet. And when I flushed them, the Lord let me know that it wasn't just sleep. The issues I had was just more than sleep. It was depression, spirit of mournfulness, everything you can imagine. When I flushed them pills, it wasn't just flushing the pills. I flushed all that down the toilet too. And when I tell you, I went back to my bed, and I got in that bed, and that was the first night I slept without sleeping medicine in 8 years. And from then till now, I've been doing it ever since. But that ain't the rest of the story. Wait, I got to tell you the rest. So the next week, I had a heart appointment where I had my sleeping so messed up, it messed my heart up, had my heart beating so fast. Well, I got in there, and I said, I've slept a week without sleeping medicine. I said, doctor, I don't take them sleeping pills no more. You can't just quit them, Jackie. You were taking sleeping medicine. I said, the Lord took them from me. I said, I need you to check all my blood work because, see, when God gave the word, he didn't just say sleeping medicine. He said prescribed medicine. I said, now, I take 2 blood pressure pills, and I don't like taking them. I take 2 cholesterol pills and a potassium pill. I need you to check all my blood work back over again. He said, okay, I will, yeah. So I got the message, and it's still on my phone. He called me back, and he said, Jackie, I don't know how to explain this. He said, but all I can tell you, he said, stop taking all your medicine. He said, you don't have blood pressure no more. He said, you don't have cholesterol no more. And he said, your potassium's good. So tell me what kind of God we serve. And I thank him and I praise him and I thank God. You know, in the beginning I was nervous and I was in a bad shape. And the Lord said, why are you seeming like it's a burden when you should be privileged and honored to get up and speak about me and the good things of God? And I praise him. I thank y'all for the opportunity. I love y'all. And I thank God for this meeting.